secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. You don't really care for music, do ya? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Well, your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof, her beauty and the moonlight overthrew you.
It's been a long time since I have sat down with the mic in front of me and just free flowed over my thoughts and my life. And, Tuesday, November the 8th, 2016, I had hope. I woke up Tuesday morning. I was hopeful. There was a weird energy in the universe, but I still had hope above all else. And even Tuesday night, as I watched the polls close, I had hope. But somewhere between the polls closing at 7 p.m. Eastern Time and the results of the election coming in hour by hour, as I watched state by state by state go red after red after red, after weeks of watching forecasts that, the certain states were going to go blue. And I'm sitting there as a disabled black lesbian in a small Georgia town, and I'm thinking, my Lord, what is happening? My outrage, my hurt is not even outrage. Yeah, I was outraged a long time ago. I was outraged in 1992 when I marched down Peachtree Street and protesters threw rocks and rotten food at me. I was outraged then. But on Tuesday night, November the 8th, 2016, I was devastated. I was devastated that people who I thought actually liked me gave me the pink slip. And they didn't just give me a pink slip and say, thank you, your services are no longer needed. They gave me your services are no longer wanted. We don't want you here, and get the fuck out of our country while you're at it. That's what I got on Tuesday night. And to that 53% that voted like that, I got your message. Message received. And I've spent the last few days of this week grieving. And people, I'm tired of people who were saying that, we just need to get over this. We need to come together. Fuck a coming together. The time for us to come together was when all of the hate was out there and, people were dismissing the hate as, oh, well, he'll never get elected anyway. Well, he did. And he got elected on one of the most racist, bigoted, all of the other damn isms in the world platform ever. I'm no longer the Annise that used to walk around in the community. I'm not that woman anymore. I am a woman broken. I am a woman terrified. I am a woman scared to go out of my house at night because I don't know what's in the shadows. People that I thought that I knew are not the same people. Tuesday night changed that for me. I woke up Wednesday and I had no choice but to go teach my class. Thank God the class was in Atlanta, Georgia. Thank God it was what I call a safe space. Because, see, this community that I've called home for 8 years, where I bought a house and paid taxes and helped my neighbors and done everything else that I was supposed to do, this place is not safe for me anymore. It's not safe for my brown son. It's not safe as a lesbian. It's not safe as a person with a disability. This place is not safe. And some are going to take this message and they're going to hear it and they're going to say, oh, there's another angry black woman. But it's deeper than that, y'all. It's so much deeper than being an angry black woman. For a long time, people would say, well, if you do this, if you get the right degree, you can succeed. If you talk the right way, you'll be okay. If you assimilate into the culture that's not even yours and forget everything about your culture that made you who you are, you'll be accepted. And you know what? For 42 years, I bought into that. For 42 years, I believed a lie. I believed the lie so deeply that I went out and I got not one but 2 PhDs. I got not one but 5 master's degrees. And you know what it got me? A vote on Tuesday night where 53% of the country said, we don't want you. Your services are no longer needed. Get the fuck out of our country. That's what it got me. And for people who say you just need to get over this and come together and and give him a chance, what am I exactly giving him a chance to do? When Maya Angelou once said, when people show you who they are, believe them. I believe him. I believe all of that, the platforms that he ran on to reverse same-sex marriage, to repeal transgender bathroom protections. I believe it. I believe what he said about, repealing clean air standards and everything else. Everything. I believe it. And, I've thought a long, long time about saying this. And I'm just going to say it. I don't give a fuck if I don't have not one single friend left because I don't know who you are anyway. You spend your whole life fighting for those who are disenfranchised and who are the underdogs. And, and then you get a message like this. And, half the time, the people that I was out there fighting for, they didn't look like me. They didn't have the same things that I have. They didn't need the same things that I needed, but I took their fight and I championed for them because that was who I was, because that was who I thought I should be. But Tuesday night changed all of that. You don't, people are saying, well, you're so different. I'm worried about you. I'm not hearing from you. Because that Annise died at 1 a.m. on Wednesday morning, November the 9th. I don't know what this new Annise is going to look like. I don't know how this new Dr. Annise Mabry is going to perform, but I know that it won't be the one that you used to know. I know that innocence, that unconditional love, you changed the very core existence of my DNA on that Tuesday night. That's what you did. So, as I sit here now, I used to walk my dogs at dusk every evening and dawn every morning. I no longer go out of my house after the sun goes down because I don't know what's out there. I don't know who's out there. I used to love to go to little restaurants in different small communities around us. And, my wife said to me yesterday morning, let's go to breakfast, pull up a restaurant on Yelp and let's drive down I-20. And I said, well, before we pull up the Yelp review, I think we need to pull up the Area Vibes review to see the demographics. And the reality hit us that, we took for granted that we could just go in these places and be safe. But Tuesday night changed all of that. So, and I'm not saying that this was everybody. There was 47% who said no to hate on Tuesday night. And to that 47%, thank you. I don't know who you are and how to find you, but thank you. But to that 53%, message received. I'm out.
You will not be able to stay home, brother. not be able to plug in, turn on, and cop out. You will not be able to lose yourself on Skag and skip out for beer during commercials because the revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be brought to you by Xerox in 4 parts without commercial interruptions. The revolution will not show you pictures of Nixon blowing a bugle and leading a charge by John Mitchell, General Abrams, and Spyro Agnew to eat hog maws confiscated from a Harlem sanctuary. The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be brought to you by the Schaefer Award Theater and will not star Natalie Woods and Steve McQueen or Bullwinkle and Julia. The revolution will not give your mouth sex appeal. The revolution will not get rid of the nubs. The revolution will not make you look 5 pounds thinner because the revolution will not be televised, brother. There will be no pictures of you and Willie Mae pushing that shopping cart down the block on the dead run or trying to slide that color TV into a stolen ambulance. NBC will not be able to predict the winner at 8:32 on report from 29 districts. The revolution will not be televised. There will be no pictures of pigs shooting down brothers on the instant replay. There will be no pictures of pigs shooting down brothers on the instant replay. There will be no pictures of Whitney Young being run out of Harlem on a rail with a brand new process. There will be no slow motion or still life of Roy Wilkins strolling through Watts in a red, black, and green liberation jumpsuit that he has been saving for just the proper occasion. Green Acres, Beverly Hillbillies, and Hooterville Junction will no longer be so damn relevant, and women will not care if Dick finally got down with Jane on Search for Tomorrow because black people will be in the street looking for a brighter day. The revolution will not be televised. There will be no highlights on the 11 o'clock news and no pictures of Harry armed women liberationists and Jackie Onassis blowing her nose. The theme song will not be written by Jim Webb or Francis Scott Keys, nor sung by Glenn Campbell, Tom Jones, Johnny Cash, Engelbert Humperdinck, or The Rare Earth. The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be right back after a message about a white tornado, white lightning, or white people. You will not have to worry about a dove in your bedroom, the tiger in your tank, or the giant in your toilet bowl. The revolution will not go better with Coke. The revolution will not fight germs that may cause bad breath. The revolution will put you in the driver's seat. The revolution will not be televised, will not be televised, will not be televised, will not be televised. The revolution will be no rerun, brothers. The revolution will be live.